Few things will shut down interpersonal intimacy for a couple than being criticized and being controlled. And you know this. That's why you're asking the question.
Yeah, I love it how in your book, High Maintenance Relationships, you even define the critic as a high maintenance person. You know, somebody who kind of has the spiritual gift of telling you what you do wrong and why.
Right, and it really does shut you down, and especially in a marriage relationship. What can you do about this? Well, number one is to learn how to deflect that criticism, because you've got to find some coping mechanisms for yourself, which means diffusing, kind of putting up that shield and kind of throwing those darts off, those critical darts that come your way. If you can find some ways of doing that through possibly humor for you, it might be some kind of a statement that allows you to kind of recognize within yourself, this is more about her than it is about me, but some kind of mechanism for you to kind of deflect that criticism.
Kind of that shield against those fiery darts of criticism. The other thing that I can suggest is someone who's kind of sensitive maybe to criticism is I can tell you, like, for instance, I might say, okay, you've just entered the negative zone, you know, which is a way I say, okay, now I've had enough criticisms that have gathered up that I'm getting fragile. So you're getting ready to break this thing down.
Warning.
You don't respond to feedback that way. And so that's always a surprise to you. You're like, thanks for the warning. And when you can do that, then you don't carry it that heavy kind of internal sense of resentment.
Yeah, absolutely. So once you can kind of get past that and really begin to kind of help her see what that's doing to your spirit as well, that vulnerability on your part, it may help her kind of diffuse some of that criticism as well. Her criticism is coming out of an anxious spirit on her behalf. And if
most critics say, you know what, I love you so much that I want these few little things that aren't perfect just for you to be aware of that.
And that is about them and not about you.